What's up, everybody? Joey64 here, and today we are doing a different style of video. We are doing a podcast. Don't know what I'm going to call this series, but basically going to be talking about whatever topic I or my fellow guests want to talk about. Today we'll be talking about the Steven Universe, the movie, and I'm here with my special guest.
Hello. Hi, it's me. I'm Anouk. Hi.
Yeah, and she'll be here with me with the power of Discord.
Yes.
Alright.
Power of Discord.
So I'm just gonna
begin.
I'm just gonna go over this information about the movie, basically known as the Wikipedia synopsis. Steven Universe, the movie, is an upcoming feature film musical based on the TV show Steven Universe that will air on Cartoon Network on September 2nd, 2019 at 6 p.m. It was first announced at San Diego Comic-Con 2018, and a DVD set will be released later this year, according to Wikipedia. So yeah. Okay. So that's the synopsis, because Wikipedia synopsis is blah. are always right.
Nana's in the movie. Sorry, I'm reading.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we have a big list of topics that I came up with while we were talking, so we'll just go down the list and you'll see pretty pictures and while we talk about stuff, if I decide to edit in pictures, which I probably will. Alright, so the first topic we have are fusions.
Yep. Alright. You want to go first, or you want to...
Yeah, I'll go first. And then on the next topic, you go first. We'll flip-flop from there. Alright, so first thing I want to go over is we do know that Ozzy Garnett is going to be in the movie, but that's not that big of a surprise. And Opal, the voice actor of Opal, will be singing in the movie. So we know Opal and Garnett will be in there. And Alexandrite. Alexandrite will also be in the movie because we saw it in the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, go watch the trailer. Yeah. And then there's also, I'm stealing an idea from another YouTube channel, but I thought it was amazing. And it was basically, so Steven's only fused with one human so far, and that was Connie. Yes. But I feel like now, and this will go on to another topic I have later on, I think Steven is going to fuse with Greg.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And that would be awesome, because dad plus son power, yes.
Yeah.
Empathetic power, yeah.
There's also another theory with that going on with how we have Steven with the... We're going to be bouncing between a lot of topics just to get that out of the way. But
yeah.
Steven has like the bags on his side, so I've seen some people saying, I thought of it before as well, is like Steven may fuse with another gem or with like one of like his dad. They help keep his dad alive, or help keep himself stronger so he can fight the main antagonist better. You go ahead, go, Anouk.
Yeah. I mean, you basically covered what I wanted to cover, except for one tiny thing. I know there are some people out there who don't like ships and stuff, but I think Lapis and Peridot have solid grounding for a relationship, and it would be interesting to see them fuse, and at least just Lapis, just to like generally get, I want to see her recover. I don't think 2 years, I think 2 years is long enough to recover, but I can't judge. I've gone through terrible stuff before, not gone wrong, abusive relationships, but other stuff, and I know grief can last a while, but I think she'll have recovered by now to start making fusions and stuff. That kind of sounds like making babies, and that's kind of gross.
Well, that's how Rebecca Sugar says fusion basically is. The fusion itself is basically like the child in a weird way. Alright, I guess, well, something that I have with like Lapis, I guess, is, I lost my thought, but what is it? I lost what I was going to say about Lapis. I had an idea for like what I want. With her, like I do believe after 2 years, like I've never been through anything like big grief, so like I can't say I like personal experiences, but I do know like maybe she's like about that much time she'll probably be about ready to like try fusion again after the catastrophe that was Malachite.
Yeah.
So I think she'll be about ready.
I was reading the comic, if you haven't read that, Joey, it's gonna be. Camp Pining Play is like it gives you a deeper insight into Peridot and Lapis' relationship. It's before Lars turns pink, if I remember correctly. I don't know if it counts as canon, but I'm 90% sure it is. And they basically put on a little play, and Lapis has to do a fake fusion, and it makes her super uncomfortable, even though it's fake. And yeah, I don't want to spoil any more than that, but I probably should have said spoilers for that.
Oh, it's a spin-off comic.
I liked it, and I just love Peridot and Lapis, and I love them all. All my little gem babies are so cute. Even the villain. Wow, I can switch topics.
Ooh,
like a
look
maniac.
at that.
I'm not funny.
Alright, we'll go ahead and go to the villain. So we don't even I watched the San Diego Comic-Con, like, question and answer thing, the Q&A, and they did not say anything about, like, literally on the Wikipedia page, it just says, antagonist, unknown pink gem. And we don't know anything about her. She has, like, cartoony, like, the way she moves, it's very, like, old school.
Sort of style.
Yeah. The big, what I think, personally, who I think the villain is, though, I think it's a Pink Diamond 2.0. I think there was something when about 6,000, 7,000 something years in between, while the diamonds were grief and all that, they tried to keep their like hierarchy and all that going by making a second pink diamond. And what they did from there was make a whole, what would you call it? They made another diamond basically, and yeah, that's really it. I'm so bad at this, but yeah, that makes sense. Like I think they made, and I think with this pink diamond, the one we see now, the new unknown villain Pink Diamond 2.0 is what I'm gonna call her. I think what she's gonna do, she's gonna get the injector, and with that giant injector, it's gonna kill the entire planet. Peridot says it, so I think she thinks she's imperfect. She thinks Steve is imperfect because she's making all the diamonds change their viewpoints, and she's going to try to create a new pink diamond, kill off the old pink diamond, eventually kill off herself, and then from there there'll be a new pink diamond made with the planet. And I've also seen theories that she may be trying to like make a weird fusion between a new gem and the cluster, but I'm not really sure about that.
I think she's just a manic gem gone wrong, probably a fellow kindergartner. And once diamonds were like, no, you really can't just like, we like just draining life out of planets, but you can't just do it whenever you want. You gotta do it on our schedule, our time. And they were like, no, we're just gonna put you under bars or something. And I guess maybe Steven, while he was dismantling the Empire, may have accidentally released her.
Yeah.
Which could probably cause him to feel some sort of guilt for causing this thing.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah,
that is. Those eyes.
Yeah, those eyes are so like maniac induced. Like I can see the maniac in it. This movie's gonna be 90 minutes, by the way. Just so there we go. Throw that down. It's gonna be 90 minutes. So it's a feature-length movie. It's Cartoon Network's longest movie in history. But I want to say My Life as a Teenage Robot, I want to say that movie was about an hour long. And I remember that being a pretty good TV movie for what it was.
Yeah.
Let's kind of going off
also,
topic though.
I love it. This is slightly unrelated, but I enjoy what the wiki says about has a visible neck. Steven has a visible neck, and that is something everybody lost their mind over. And I think I used to have a video lying around, and it was just Steven, but his neck just kept going and going and going and going. And oh my god, that was the best thing ever. It was so amusing. But, I'm getting off topic already.
No, still, it's about the movie. Yeah, I know, like, the neck, I didn't even immediately notice it. I didn't really see it until, like, I saw a bunch of, like, jokes and memes come out of it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess, like, I noticed he was taller, because I noticed he was, like, almost as tall as Paul. And I'm like, oh, wow, looking at my boy getting taller.
I think, let me look at the movie poster.
Yeah, in the poster you can see it. I'm looking at the poster. You can see it in the poster, but when I also really wasn't, like, the poster, I wasn't really caring about the characters. I was, like, zooming in on, like, the temple, the gem town, the main villain, the Pink Diamond 2.0, XJ9, Mickey Mouse, Monkey, whatever it is. Just said everything, just spat out everything we said during this whole discussion about horror. Yeah, I don't...
Plot twisted as Mickey Mouse because Cartoon Network finds Disney evil.
Probably, honestly. Most likely. While we're on, I guess we go and talk about everyone else's new designs. Yeah, which we already saw it.
I mean, they got their pre-regenerations.
Yeah.
Or they're after. Yeah.
Yeah, like we always saw it. Yeah, like we saw all these in Change Your Mind, but like they were at the very end, and most of the time they were all like grayscale, not Pink Diamond. What's her name? White Diamond.
Pink scale.
Yeah, White Diamond. Yeah, White Diamond clone. What? Mind control White Diamond people. I don't freaking know.
Yeah.
I guess the only really new design we have is, I don't have a picture of it on my screen now, but Bismuth's new design. That's the only new one we have that we didn't see before the trailer.
I'll find an image.
Well, I'm just going through the trailer scene by scene real quick, and I'll find it eventually.
I'm going on Google.
There it is. Found it. It's at 106. If anybody wants to know where it's at in the trailer, it's when Bismuth's hugging his two gal pals. Lapis has like some I don't like her pants. Like I'm not like appalled against it, but like when I first saw it, I hated it. Like I've grown to like her new design, but like when I first saw Lapis' new design, I honestly didn't like it. Like it just looked like she was like wearing like her like Saturday morning like yoga pants. Like I'm looking at design now along with Bismuth and Paradox. I like Paradox is in two different. I guess the thing with Lapis' new design is supposed to be like she's more like laid back and like she's not as tight as she used to be. She's now more chill and laid back. So that's kind of like it's supposed to show like she's like comfortable with herself now. I love the shot just with Bismuth. I love this shot with Bismuth. Just like I realize how big Bismuth's arms are.
She's strong.
She's swole. But when I first saw Bismuth, I always thought of it as a boy, or her as a boy. When we saw her, like in like screenshots. But like after I heard her voice, I was like, oh, that's a female. But it's nothing bad. Like I could also see like it was like a female design as well. But initially I thought it was a male design before I heard her voice. I guess seems to be basically everything we have for the designs. We're so good at segues.
I mean, Connie's got a relatively new design. A lot of people like.
Does she?
Most people didn't. I don't know if most people noticed this, but she got Connie.
Oh, she does have like a little like business vest thing.
I think she does.
Yeah. I kind of like a business, like it looks like one that's like business, like casual, kind of. Like you don't have like they don't have like the jacket and all that, but it looks like one of those like I don't remember what it's called, but does she have that same clothes when she? I'm looking at the scene where they hug for like a split second. She had that same clothes on when they kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
I'm assuming that this is all like.
Well,
excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this all has to happen within the we know like we don't know how long like the beginning of it is, but once the villain comes, we know it has to be within 2 days because Paradise says 41 hours. So like we know the movie's probably I'm saying the movie's probably going to last about a weekend. It's probably going to last about 3 days. We may get like a 2-year kind of like montage thing at the beginning, which I kind of hope we get, but it may also just open up with how the trailer opens up. Maybe a bit more cinematic than just like that. like just throwing us in. I feel it'd probably be a bit more cinematic build up at the beginning, but I feel like that beginning part we saw is mostly what we're going to see for the beginning. I'm pretty sure we've seen most of like how the movie's going to begin, except maybe we'll see like Pink Diamond 2.0. Yes, that's the one I'm going to call her, Pink Diamond 2.0.
It'd be like even more amusing if instead of like in the very beginning, and then we see like the other things like the Earth recovers sort of things, and like Steven trying to oh gosh, Earth is gonna die.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as I know, for everything, the Earth is like screwed. Earth is screwed.
Well,
I don't know what they're gonna do. Are they gonna sacrifice a diamond to like fix the Earth? Are they gonna sacrifice the gem to fix the Earth? How are they gonna get nutrient back into Earth?
I don't know.
This work?
That's a good. Like I think I could definitely say before certainty. I think Beach City. Like there's that one scene where it's like really like.
Yeah, where everything's like ripped apart.
Cracked up.
Beach City ain't coming back after that.
I think what's going to happen, and this is be a beautiful segue here, is we're going to the season 6. I believe some people think season 6 is going to be during the 2-year time skip. I think it's going to be after the movie, but I think it's going to be the humans are going to live in the gem city that we see in certain scenes. Or what we're assuming is the gem city for the club, the gems, and all that. Yeah. So, I think that's what's going to happen, because all we see is this beast. Like, if you can see where the cracks end. Like, they don't, like, go out to the horizon. They stop at a certain point. Yeah. So, like, you can see where, like...
They don't go out to...
Like, the horizon of the ocean.
Too far.
Yeah. Like, we don't know how far they go, like, going towards the hill of the temple, because, it like, the camera shot cuts off there. But we do see it go... Well, not the temple, the opposite side of the temple. But we do see it stop around the water of the beach and all that. So, like, I think the entire planet Earth isn't going to be destroyed, but I do think it's going to be a considerable amount of, like, Beach City's gone. I truly believe Beach City's gone.
Yeah. Hey, but they'll rebuild. They've done before.
Yeah, like, we had the jailbreak arc, and then we had the other ones, the yellow and blue diamond arms. I was trying to remember what the arm ship attack, and we had the Topaz and the one I don't like. What's her name? Aquamarine. Aquamarine's little attack, which that wasn't as disruptive. It was more just like Funland. I think got a little beat up, but except for that was fine.
No, I didn't really like Aquamarine, but I don't think anybody did.
I didn't like Aquamarine, but
I mean, if you like Aquamarine, that's cool.
Like, I'll be down.
I don't like her.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes Sora. Like that's what she's supposed to. Like, you're not supposed to like her, which that's what they're going for. You can tell. So, like, she's not a bad kid. I think she's a great villain. But, like, I don't like her. It's not like Dr. Eggman, for example. Like, he's, like, a funny, hilarious villain. And, like, people like him. Yeah. But he's also, like, evil. Aquamarine, no one likes.
I want, like, an Aquamarine, but that's, like, absolutely precious and adorable and beats the heck out of the other one.
I just want to see the Aquamarine. I just want to see Aquamarine shadowed. Like, I know that's dark. I mean, like, I don't want to poofed it in a bow. I just want to gone. Just dead. Just
never see her again.
Dead. Slinging my desk today.
I'm gonna bring the topic technically back to fusion. Technically not.
Aquamarine is Steven Fuse.
If there's gonna be a gem town, I'm assuming other gems are gonna like fall. Can they fall in love with other humans or not? Would that like work at all? Because we've seen how Steven exists, right?
Yeah.
But would any other gem have a heart enough to sacrifice themselves to be able to create a human child? Or on the flip side, if there was a way to do it without dying,
Maybe.
Although maybe not have that would just make Greg and Steven feel sad.
Yeah, that would also make Rose's sacrifice so meaningless. I don't think they're gonna do that. another thing with the Gem Town is if you go in the trailer, it's at the 4-second mark. It's that scene we see at the very beginning where Steven and Amethyst are widened on like that screw looking thing. I think that's going to be a warp pad to Homeworld. It looks like a warp pad.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to go like, you kind of see like a star formation of a hole. I think it's going to go right there. I think that's the center of the town.
If there are any gem on human relationships that I want it to be, what was the name of that girl with the pink hair that looked like Rose? That,
Mystery
like,
Girl. We don't know her name.
She was...
This is Mystery Girl. That's all we know. That's what the fandom calls her.
Mystery Girl?
Yeah, that's what we call her.
I want Mystery Girl to be with Pearl. I'm not trying to be loud or mean, but she was nice to Pearl as far as we can tell. She gave her a number. Also, if you noticed when they were doing, when Steven had to go into Pearl's mind, Pearl has a lot of numbers from people.
Yeah.
A few with hearts on them. I don't think Pearl realizes her.
She's like, oh, you're my best friend. Yeah. Well, she has, I want to say, like, a lot of them, I want to say there's, like, 5 of them that was just, like, Steven's number, because I remember, like, laughing at seeing, like, Steven's number, like, a bunch. Since it's probably, like, I can imagine, like, this is a younger Steven being like, hey, babe, here's my number.
Yeah.
Probably not, but I do remember Steven's number being, I think, a couple of times. Even though Paul just wrote it a couple of times and put it on with Jim because she's obsessive like that.
I'm sorry, I'm just gasping. I was looking at the wiki and I saw an art book.
Oh yeah.
For the movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 97-page art book.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't? Yeah, I would.
I have a lot of Dark Horse art books.
Yeah.
Specifically, I have 3 of them from Legend of Zelda, and
this is kind of a quick note I want to bring up. On Tuesday, it was 2 days ago, Rebecca Sugar posted they officially finished production, so the movie's done. They finished production on Tuesday, so the movie is officially done. So we should hopefully be getting more. Normally Cartoon Network start typing up Steven Universe stuff 2-3 weeks in advance, so we should be getting some. Like we may make a second podcast, like a sequel to this one after we get. We're bound to get more trace information. We may do like a week before the movie comes out. And
it probably won't have me.
Yeah, it was. I was gonna say scheduling for this has been really hard, and most likely, I'm gonna have this edited where there's even more people like in this, or it's gonna be another video because we've been trying to get 4 of us all together to do this, and it just has not worked out. So we're just doing separate. It's gonna be me and all of them, but just small bits of everyone else is thrown in there.
You're probably gonna have Carly in here too. She did a few. I assume they already know.
Yeah, but anyways, let's go ahead. But yeah, that's just something I want to bring up. Next thing I want to talk about is the Connie. We touch on Connie a little bit, but I want to talk about Connie. I know you have a lot of stuff about Steven and Connie's relationship, so I was kind of going to let you take the stage for that, because I don't. The only thoughts I really have on that is I wanted to happen, but except for that, I don't really care too much about it, so I want to let you take the stage for that.
I mean, like, they're cute, and I don't want to see what happened. That very heart-wrenching few episodes there. That was painful.
Talk about the one with Kevin.
It was painful to sit through all those filler episodes when Connie left with Lion.
No, I didn't think those episodes. A lot of people didn't like those episodes. I liked them. I thought Kevin Party was hilarious. The last one where they made up.
Yeah,
I thought that
was
hilarious.
That was cute, and I liked how they didn't. That was a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
Kevin can die.
Yeah.
I mean, don't kill Kevin. Murder is bad.
Yeah, we're gonna shadow Aquamarine, and then we'll take out a human while we're at it. Yes. Steven Universe got 2 years older. We're getting edgy now. We're gonna Shadow the Hedgehog edgy in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do hope I am hoping by like just a small thing about Steven Universe. I do feel like the show should probably. I can see the show going on for 2 more seasons, going up to season 7, and then ending. Either that or Crush Adventure. Or I feel like it should either go up to 7 seasons, and that'll be good. Or Crush Adventure Time, have more seasons and episodes than Adventure Time, and go to 10 seasons, just like Adventure Time. But even then, I feel the show's probably going to drop if it does that. So I kind of just wanted to stop out. I think 2 more seasons would be perfect. But if it does more than that, I want to go all the way and just beat out Adventure Time, be Cartoon Network's longest running show. Alright, hey everybody, Joey here. So, the rest of this recording didn't go so well. Basically what happened was Discord kept cutting her out, and then there was a lot of stuttering and static, and yeah, I just figured just go edit out the rest of it. There wasn't too much. It was really just, we talked a little bit about True Kind of Love and a little bit about that, and then we just kind of went into the outro. So yeah, this is be kind of a replacement for the outro. Thank you to Anouk for joining me on this, and thank you all for watching. Hopefully they'll pop at the time of this, me recording this, there still hasn't been any more trailers or really news about the film yet, so if they ever make another trailer, we may make a second one. It just depends when the trailer comes out. If it comes out like the day before the movie, probably not, but you never know. Yeah, hopefully y'all liked this type of video. If y'all did, let me know, because this is the type of video I would like to try to do more like this podcast style. I don't know what I'm going to call this series, but I would like to do more podcast style things. Just stuff that's not video games, just kind of do learn stuff, because I do love more than just video games, obviously. Like, this podcast is a great example of that. Anyhow, thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!